I have a fun little traveler's notebook spread for you today using the brand new collection for Wild Whisper called Fur Babies, as well as some fun recycled elements and an older sequin mix from Spiegelmom scraps. So I'm going to start with some of the recycled products. This is a 1-inch strip off the bottom of the packaging that came from the Fur Babies collection. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create almost like a ribbon embellishment for the side of my page. And I left a little bit in here so you can get the idea of what I'm doing. So I'm just folding and pleating this 1-inch strip of paper, and then I did a little fishtail at each end. And I'm just adding the glue. What's really nice is when you cut this 1-inch strip from the recycled packaging, you get these nice, because of the way that the stripes are, it's really easy to do this pleating technique. You have nice kind of guidelines to help you to create the pleating. So the next thing I'm going to do is cut down the papers that I know already I want to use from the Fur Babies collection. I'm going to use this purple paper with the puppy dogs on it, and then I'm also going to use this paw print paper. And those are going to be my two papers I'm going to get my whole color scheme from primarily. And I'm just cutting them down so that they will fit in my traveler's notebook. I'm going to do some stamping on my spread today. So I decided to use, instead of using the Tomoe River paper that is in my insert, I decided that I wanted to stamp on some white cardstock, because that way I can put the cardstock into my stamping platform and get a really nice stamped background. So I'm just deciding how I want my photo to go, and how I want this little pleated piece to go, and then I'm going to kind of push it off to the side. So this whole month for Spiegelmom Scraps, we are using recycled products in our projects. And so last week, I used a business card for some layers. This week, I am using the packaging from my Fur Babies collection and a toilet paper roll that I'm going to use to stamp with. So I got a toilet paper roll, and I'm just inking up. I just inked up one end of it with all different shades of purple, and I'm going to go ahead and I just stamped it all the way around. I think it turned out really cool. I just stamped it till I liked it. Now I'm going to keep moving on with those purple inks, and I'm going to create kind of like an ombre dot pattern. These rubber stamps are an older Dilutions set that I don't even really know if they're available anymore. And I just flipped my stamping platform from the cling side to the rubber side so that I can easily use these stamps in my stamp platform. And I'm just going to stamp, I'm going to kind of move this kind of textury stamp around and use the 4 different inks. All of these mini ink cubes are from Altenew, my favorite stamping ink. And they come in a set. So there's 4 different shades of purple, and they come all together in a set. So you can find them on their website if you are at all interested. And I'm just stamping. It's kind of my thing because I'm doing the 100-day project, and I really want to get my stamps out and use them. I love stamping, and especially now since I've got this amazing tool to use, I've just been really enjoying stamping. So I want to get lots of stamps used over the next 100 days. Yeah, I'm just stamping. Like, I don't know why I left so much of this in the video. Sometimes I edit stuff. When I edit the videos, I don't realize how much of different things I'm leaving in. I don't know. Anyway, so now I'm going in and I'm going to create both of these layouts, both of these sides of this Traveler's Notebook spread. So I'm grabbing some different letter stickers just from my stash, and I'm going to work on my right side first because I know that that's the side I want to add my journaling to. So I pulled the cut apart sheet out that has that pretty citrusy green color, and I'm going to do my journaling right onto that background. I figured I could totally draw some lines with my C-square ruler and just add all of my journaling there. So this Traveler's Notebook is my February monthly Traveler's Notebook. just in case you were wondering. And now I'm going to do, okay, this is a really old technique. This might be something this is probably something I seriously learned like the first year of scrapbooking. What I'm doing is I'm going to grab some old punches from my stash. You need a heart punch that's rather large and then a small circle punch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little paw print from the punches. So I started using this bone pattern, and then I decided to flip it over because the other side does a text pattern, and I felt like the text kind of popped a little bit better off of the page. And then I'm going to go ahead and ink everything up with this gray ink and just stick it down, and you have a cute little paw print. That is a serious throwback technique, you guys. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I think that if you went back through my old scrapbooks, that's like circa 2001 technique. It really, really is. But it looks really cute, and I needed an embellishment on this side that was just a little bit different and fun. And so that's what I went with. I'm just going to stick these down, and I also punched some little hearts that I'm going to put down in the corner by my photo because there's like some dead space down there that I really just wanted to fill up. And now I'm going to work on my other side. So here come the sequins. I went through my entire stash of sequins, and you guys, I have the biggest stash of sequins ever. And I found these. These are a little bit older. They're from Spiegelmom Scraps. They're called Hey Kiddo, and they match this Fur Babies collection absolutely perfectly. I'm not sure that they're available in the store anymore, but I'm sure that if they're not available in the store, that means oodles of you bought them and you have them in your stash. So this is, and just so you know, they match this Fur Babies collection from Wild Whisper fabulously. And so those are the sequins I'm going to use, and this is my title. Again, lots of recycling here because I have so many sequins in my stash. Trust me, the fact that I pulled one through my entire sequin stash and pulled out found ones that matched and then pulled them out, kind of cool. And now I'm going to stick them right on some of those little polka dots. So I created that fun background using my stamps, and now I'm going to accent the stamping with some of these sequins, and I'm going to place them right on the little dots. And I love the pop of color it gives to the side of the page. I think it was perfect. Sometimes you don't need a ton of sequins on a spread. You just need a couple just to enhance other aspects of your layout, and that's why I love sequins, because they add just that little bit of interest. And while that background is like perfectly fine and beautiful just the way it is, adding those sequins just added just that little something extra, and that's what sequins do, and I love them. So I have fallen in love recently with score tape, and so I'm just going to use it to put my Traveler's Notebook pages into my insert. I love score tape. It's fabulous stuff. I love that you can do this. I can line up a corner and suddenly I can do my cards and everything kind of just comes out perfectly because it just kind of works. It works so good. And so I'm just going to pull out these little strips and place the two sides of the Traveler's Notebook spread into my Traveler's Notebook, and that will complete this layout. Remember, you can always use my code Sara15 to get 15% off your order in the Spiegelmom Scraps shop. But I'm going to tell you the honest to goodness truth, I would not use my code this week. I would use the code all capital letters SPRING25, because then you get 25% off your order, because Jody is doing spring cleaning in the shop until the 14th, which might be today. Hold on a second. I'm not quite sure. What is the date today? Anyway, so no, today's the 13th. You still have another day to do it. Anyway, so the code expires April 14th, so if you're watching this after April 14th, then you can use my code and get 15% off. So that's going to complete this layout. I'm so glad you joined me today. Thank you so much for watching along and sticking with me. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will see you all again for a new video on Monday. Talk to you soon. Bye.